long time ago, before they had grocery stores and department stores and even Amazon, they would have marketplaces outdoors, kind of like farmers markets now. And they people would set up their store in a little booth, and people would come to the market and buy their food and their clothes and anything that they needed for their house or to live. So people just didn't back then just sit at the booth and wait for people to come up from it. It was like this calling, hey, I've got stuff over here, fresh fish over here, I've got chairs, you need chairs, I can fix your chairs here, old rags to clean your house with, all of that kind of stuff. So it was like loud and trying to get people's attention. And so there's a song, of course, that came out of it, and it goes like, naturally, there's a song that says, chairs to mend, oh, chairs to mend, mackerel, fresh mackerel, any old rags, chairs to mend, oh, chairs to mend, mackerel, fresh mackerel, any old rags, So chairs to mend means to fix. So people would bring broken equipment and they would get stuff fixed there by a carpenter. Mackerel is a type of fish. And so can you imagine the smell of all the fish laid out or all the food? Woo! So if it was old, the older it was, the stinkier it was. So you wanted stuff that was fresh. So not only wouldn't make you sick if it was fresh, it would also taste better. The smell would be so bad. So if you had fresh stuff, you wanted to advertise that super loud. Mackerel, fresh mackerel. And then the last one, any old rags. Like, why would you want to sell old rags? Well, they didn't have disinfectant wipes. They didn't have sponges back then. And so after your clothes were really worn and old, you would just rip them up into shreds. And then you'd use that for your cleaning supplies. Or kind of whatever you needed a rag for. So somebody had a bunch of old rags they were selling. So I guess if your clothes weren't old enough yet, you needed to get rags somewhere. So that's kind of where that story came out of. So tap the beat with me, maybe on your legs. I have to show you my shoulders so you can sing it. Here I go, let me make sure. Here we go. Chairs to mend, oh, chairs to mend. Mackerel, fresh mackerel, any old rags, Let's add some motions. I want you to sit. Oh, chairs to mend. Like you're sitting, like you're doing squats, okay? Here we go on chairs to mend. Here we go. Chairs to mend, oh, chairs to mend. From mackerel, we could do like a fish. Mackerel, fresh mackerel, any old rags, Let's do it like that, okay? Here we go from the beginning. Here we go, ready, sing. Chairs to mend, oh, chairs to mend. Mackerel, fresh mackerel, any old rags, Chairs to mend, oh, chairs to mend. Mackerel, fresh mackerel, any old rags, Just like that. I love learning about old times because they're so different from now, but people were really ingenious on ways that they could get stuff done. So enjoy it. Sing it one more time with me. Here we go. Chairs to mend, oh, chairs to mend. Mackerel, fresh mackerel.